mute. Faithless, once the hedgehog lies.
The fiend cries, "It's time! It's time!"
Round about the cauldron go, in the poison and thrall throw, toad and steward under the stove. For the days and nights have poison grown. A month of venom it has got, so boil them first in the charmed pot.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
We'll lay a marshland snake in the cauldron boil and bake. I the newt and toe of the frog, wool bat and tongue of a dog. Adder's fork and blindworm's sting, lizard's leg and young owl's wings, for a charmed powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Scale of a dragon, wolf tooth pulled, witch's mummy, guts and gullet. Of the captured sea, the salt sea shark, root of hemlock, dig in the dark, liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat, and slips of a ewe. Splintered in the moonlight eclipse, nose of a Turk and Tartar slips, finger of a strangled rat, ditch delivered by a slut. Add tiger entrails steaming hot to thicken all that's in our pot.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
Oh, well done! I admire your pains, everyone shall share the games. And now, with the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in.
Whoever knocks.
Well, you secret black and midnight hags, what are you up to now?
A deed without a name.
I call upon you in the name of your art, whatever be the source of your knowledge, to answer me. Though you untie winds that batter churches, through stormy waves destroy and swallow up shipping, through ripe corn is flattened, trees are blown down and castles are toppled on, their watchmen's heads through the palaces and pyramids lean toward their foundations, through atoms mixed in chaos, and destruction sickens itself. Answer me when I ask. Speak!
Demand, we'll answer.
Say if you'd rather hear it from our mouths or from our master. Call them, let me see them. Pour So's blood that has eaten her 9 piglets. Throw in the flame, grease that sweat from the gallows frame.
Come high in hell or low, yourself and your description show.
Tell me, you unknown power. He knows your thoughts. Hear him speak, but speak not.
Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me, enough.
Whatever you are, thanks for your warning. You rightly guessed my fear. One word more. He will not be ordered. Hear another, more powerful than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear you.
Bloody, bold, and resolute, laugh to scorn the power of man. Nobody born of a woman shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. Why need I fear you? But I'll make doubly sure to back fade up. You must die when I can scorn the lives of my cowardly fear and sleep through thunder. What's this that looks like a royal child wearing a king's crown on his infant head? Listen, but don't speak to it.
Be brave as a lion, proud, and take no heed of those who vex or worry, or where the plotters are. Macbeth shall never be vanquished till great Birnam Wood advances against him to the high hill at Dunsink.
That's never who can command a forest or order trees to leave the ground. That promises well, good only when Birnam Wood arises. Need I fear rebellions or the rising dead? Royal Macbeth will live his full lifespan and die naturally from old age. Yet my heart yearns to know one thing. Tell me if your skills extend that far. Shall Banquo's offspring ever reign in his kingdom?
Don't try to know more.
I insist! Deny this to me, and may you be cursed eternally. Let me know. Why is the cauldron sinking? What's the noise?
Show.
Show.
Show?
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, then depart.
You are too like the ghost of Banquo. Down your crowns blind my eyes. Your hair under your golden crowns look like the first. Third is like the others. You filthy hag, why are you showing me this? Not a fourth? My eyes are strained. What will this line stretch out eternally? Yet another, a seventh? I won't look. And now the eighth appears, carrying a mirror, showing me many more. Some coronation crowns combine 2 kingdoms. A ghastly sight, and I see it's the truth. What splattered Banquo smiles at me and points to the king as his. What is this so?
Yes, sir, all this is so. But why is Macbeth so amazed? Come, sisters, let's cheer up his sprites by showing him our best delights. I'll charm the air and give a sound while you convert and dance around. So this great king may kindly say he welcomes his rightful pay.
Where are they? Gone? May this vile time be forever cursed in the calendar? Come in, you outside there.
What can I do for you, your highness?
Did you see the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Didn't they pass you?
No, indeed, my lord.
May the air they ride on be infected, and damned be all those who trust them. I hear the galloping of horses. Who was it passed by?
It is 2 or 3, my lord, who bring word that Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England?
Yes, my good lord.
Time. You are a step ahead of me in my scheming. Only when we act instantly do deeds keep pace with plans. Now, to unite thought and action, and let this be thought and done. I'll take Macduff's castle by surprise. I'll occupy Fife, and kill his wife, his children, and all his relations. No boasting like a fool, this I'll do before my temper cools. But no more of those sights. Where are these messengers? Come, take me to them.
What have you done to make him flee the country?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His fight was madness. Fear makes us traitors even when our actions don't.
It might have been wisdom rather than fear.
Wisdom? To leave his wife? To leave his children? His house, his titles, in every place he flees from? He doesn't love us. He lacks a parent's instinct. Even the poor wren, the tiniest of birds, will fight for her young ones in the nest against an owl. There is all fear. There's no element of love. No wisdom either, where flight is against all common sense.
My dearest cousin, control yourself. Your husband is noble, wise, judgeous, and the best judge of present circumstances. I dare not elaborate. The times are cruel when we are traitors and don't know it. Fear breeds rumors, though what we fear is uncertain. We are tossed about this way and that as if in a storm at sea. I'll say goodbye. I'll be back shortly. Trouble will either cease or build up again. My pretty cousin, bless you.
He has a father, but he is fatherless.
I have stayed longer. My feelings would get the better of me to my disgrace and your embarrassment. I'll go now.
Son, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
Lit on worms and flies?
On whatever I can get. I mean, as they do.
Poor birds. Would you never fear a net or birdlime, traps, or cages?
Why should I, Mother? They don't set traps for poor birds. My father isn't dead. Whatever you say.
Yes, He is. What will you do for a father?
Rather, what will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy myself 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy them and to sell them again?
You speak as a child, but witty enough.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Yes, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one who swears and lies.
And all are who do so traitors?
Everyone who do so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must all who swear and lie be hanged?
Everyone.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men.
Then the liars and swearers are fools. There are enough liars and swearers to beat the honest men and hang them.
Now heaven help you. Oh, you little monkey. What will you do for a father?
If he really were dead, you'd weep for him. And if you didn't weep, I'd know I'd be getting a new father soon.
Chatterbox, how do you talk?
Bless you, fair madam. You don't know me, but I know you well enough. I think you are very close to danger. If you will take a humble man's advice, don't be found here. Go with your little ones. It is brutal of me to frighten you like this, but I'd be more cruel if I did less, and cruelty is not far away. Heaven help you, I daren't stay any longer.
Where should I go? I've done no harm. But now I remember I'm here on this earth, where to do harm is praiseworthy, and to do good is dangerous stupidity. Why then do I put up with this womanly defense? I've done no harm. Who are these people?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unholy that such as you might find him.
He's a traitor!
You lying! You long-haired ruffian!
Quiet! What you spawn? You little offspring of treachery?
He's killed me, Mother. Run away. I beg you.
Murder! Murder!
Let's find some lonely shady spot and there weep our way, see our sadness.
For better to take up arms like worthy men in defense of our motherland. Every day, new widows mourn, and new orphans cry, new sorrow strikes heaven in the face. Heaven groans in the sympathy with Scotland and weeps for its suffering.
What I believe, I mourn. What I know, I believe. What I can't, I'll put right when the time is right. What you have said may well be true. The tyrant whose very name blisters our tongues was once thought honest. You believe him well? You love him well? He hasn't touched you yet, I'm young, but by betraying me, you could do yourself some good. It's wise policy to sacrifice weak, poor, innocent lambs to appease an angry God.
And that's treacherous.
But Macbeth is. Even a good, virtuous nature can be forgiven for guilty pleasures from a king. Forgive me. My wishful thinking can't change what you really are. Angels are still bright, all the brightest self. All wicked and tries to live like virtues. Yet virtue can't change itself.
I haven't lost hope.
Perhaps that's why I'm so suspicious. Why do you leave your wife and your children so vulnerable? Your most precious possessions, bound with knots of love? Why no farewell? Please. I wouldn't wish my suspicions to dishonor you. They're for my own safety. You may well be honorable, whatever I may think.
Bleed, poor country. Tyranny builds strong foundations. Goodness dares not stop you. Wear your ill-gotten crown, the law behind you. Farewell, Lord. Wouldn't it be the villain that you face to me for all the tyrants' territories and the rich east as well?
Don't be offended. I don't distrust you totally. I think our country is oppressed. It weeps, it bleeds. Every new day a gash is added to her wound. Nevertheless, I think there would be many who fight my cause. The greatest king of England offered several thousand men. But for all this, when I have the tyrant's head beneath my foot or on my sword, My poor country will have the vice that it had before. It will suffer more in more ways under the new king.
Who will that be?
I mean myself. In me, I know the vice is so rooted that when I blossom forth, Black Macbeth will seem as pure as snow. The poor country will regard him as a lamb in comparison with my infinite evil.
Not in the ranks of the horse house would there be a devil more damned evil than Macbeth.
I couldn't do these murderous, lustful, greedy, treacherous, deceitful, impudent, malicious, and snapping of every system that has a name. But there's no limit, none. My lust, your wife, your daughters, your married woman, and your virgin. They couldn't satisfy my appetite. It would brook no opposition. Better Macbeth should drink than a man like that.
An unbridled sexual appetite can tyrannize a man. It has caused many kings to fall and lose their thrones. But don't be afraid to take on what is yours. There's plenty of scope for you to indulge your pleasure secretly and to be chastised. You can easily cover things up. There are plenty of willing wenches. The supply of obligate maidens may far exceed even your appetite.
As well as this, among my evil qualities is an insatiable greed. If I were king, I would execute the nobles for their land and desire this man's jewels, that man's house. The more I have, the more I hunger for. So much so, I invent unjust quarrels against the good and loyal and destroy them for their wealth.
This reason deeper has further roots than your short-lived wealth. It has been death of many of our kings. You do not fear. Scotland has rich hearts which will satisfy your needs within your own estate. All these faults are tolerable, weighed against other virtues.
But I have none. Virtues have become a king: just, truth, temperance, stability, generosity, perseverance, mercy, humility, devotion, patience, courage, consistency. I have no trace of his. I will allow the finer points of pride in all its various roles. No. If I had power, tolerance could go to hell. I play havoc with peace. I destroy all unity on earth.
Oh, Scotland, Scotland.
If such a man is fit to govern, say so. I am what I said I am.
Fit to govern? No, not to live. Oh, wretched nation with an unsurprising murderous tyrant on the throne. When will you see decent days again? Your rightful heir stands still accused of wickedness, blasphemy, his ancestry. Your royal father was a saintly king. The queen, your mother, more thoughtful every day of her life. Farewell, the evils you tell against yourself as citizens in Scotland. Oh, my heart, there is no hope.
Mix up this noble passion. Proof of your integrity has wiped all black suspicions from my soul and satisfied my mind as your truth and honor. But making such rushes, devilish Macbeth has tried to trick me into his power. Simple wisdom forbids me to be persuaded easily. But as God is our true witness, I shall be guided by you and withdraw my words of self-abuse. I renounce the strains and blemishes I said I had. They are alien to my nature. I have never had a woman and never gone back on my word. I've barely wanted what belongs to me. At no time have I broken faith. I wouldn't betray the devil to a fellow king. Then I love the truth as much as I love life. My first life was my lie against myself. The real me is yours. And my poor country is the name. Indeed, before your arrival, old Stewart, with 10,000 warlike soldiers, fully equipped, was about to set out. Now, we'll go together. Our hopes of success match the justice of our king. Why are you silent?
It's hard to tell such welcome and unwelcome things together.
More later. Is King Edward coming out? May I ask?
Yes, sir. A crowd of refugees will seek his church. Their illness provide the skills of medicine. But as he touched, such holiness as God given his hand, they are soon cured.
I thank you, doctor.
What's the disease that you need?
It's called King's Evil. It's a most miraculous gift that the king has. I often see him use it since I came to England. Heaven and he alone best knows the secret. He cures people with strange alignments, all swollen and pitiful to the eye, and the total despair of surgeons. He hangs a golden coin around their necks while praying. It says he will pass on the healing gift to his royal successors. As well as this remarkable skill, he has a divine gift of prophecy. He reigns is blessed. He is full of grace.
Look who's here.
A fellow country, but I don't know him.
My kind cousin, welcome here.
I recognize him now. May the good Lord soon remove the reason and why we are strangers.
And means that its values are the same. Alas, poor country it hardly knows itself. It can't be called our motherland. It's more our grave. Only those of ignorance smile. Sighing, run the streets go unheeded. Violence and sorrow are everyday experiences. Nobody asks for who. The funeral bells toll. Good men live lives shorter than the flowers in their cap. They died before their time.
How such we observe and all too true.
What's the latest grief?
That of 1 hour is stale news. New bad news happens by the minute.
How's my wife?
Why, well,
And all my children?
well, too.
The tyrant has left them in peace?
They were well at peace when I left them.
What's more, how are things going?
As I came here to deliver my departing news, it was rumored that many worthy men were up in arms. This I could well believe as I saw the tyrant's faces on the march. We need your help now. Your experience in Scotland will guarantee an army. Even our women would fight to shed their desperate misfortunes.
Let them take comfort. We are going there. The gracious Edward has put us good stewards and 10,000 men. There's no more experienced or better soldiers in Christendom.
I wish I could return your comfort, but I have news fit only for howling to the desert air where nobody can hear it.
About what? Public affairs or someone's private grief?
Every decent man would share their woe, though it mainly relates to you alone.
If it's mine, don't keep it from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Your ears may well despise my tongue forever. They will hear the saddest sounds they ever yet have heard.
I think I can guess.
Your castle has been taken, your wife and children savages gone. To say how would be to add your death to those of your loved ones.
Merciful heaven, to what man do pour head down over your ears? Say what you feel. Silent grief breaks the heart.
My children too?
Wife, children, servants, also could be found.
And I have to be away? My wife killed too?
So I said,
Take comfort. We'll make her great revenge. The medicine to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. Oh, my pretty ones. Did you say all? All? Oh, the fiend. All? Why, all my pretty chickens and their mother in one fell swoop?
Face it like a man.
I'll do that, but I must also feel like a man. I can't forget what was so precious to me, and heaven witness this not defend them. Simple Macbeth. They were killed for you. Worthless I am. They died for my
turn to anger. Don't let your spirit fly. Desert it.
Oh, I could weep like a woman and rant with my tongue, but gentle heavens, let there be no delay. Bring this beast of Scotland and myself face to face. Put a sword blank before me if he should escape. We both be in heaven's glory. Heaven's forgetting.
Spoken like a man. Let's go to the king. Our armies who do nothing but take our lead. Macbeth is ripe for toppling, and the powers above will find me. Take comfort from this fact. It's a long night, that has no draw.